in many of the Muslim countries, well, you know, to make money in the hotel business or restaurant business, you need to have alcohol. And we have so many people coming from outside who wish to have alcohol, so we should have it. No, it's forbidden in Islam, clearly. When a man is honored because his evil is feared, we see this today. Many people in positions, people say, oh, this man is good, but people are afraid of him. They're afraid he's going to kill them or do something oppressive to them. So they only say this out of their fear. When silk will be worn by men, we see this, and silky kind of clothing, which is looks like it's being designed by women or for women, and you see men wearing it like it's okay. When female singers will be used, we see now female singers, some of the most popular singers in the world are females. And people go crazy about them. And, of course, there's a very big distraction, is it? When musical instruments will be used, we see now music is running rampant. Global music phenomena in every language you can possibly imagine. And lastly, when the last of this nation curses the first of it, at that point, wait for a red wind, or the sinking of the earth, or for people to be transformed into animals. I'll read this again. When the last of this nation curses the first, meaning the last people that are standing will curse the first. At this point, wait for the red wind, or the sinking of the earth, or for people to be transformed into animals. This will be in the last day. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is warning us. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam told us about these things. Some of them we're seeing in front of our eyes on a daily basis. So protect yourself. Think about what you're doing. Think about your life. What it is that you want to do in your life. That you want to obey Allah. And you want to obey it in a way that He's prescribed. So we need to study and learn and then implement and then teach others. The time is critical. There's no such thing as, well, I'll just wait for this for tomorrow. No, tomorrow is not guaranteed. And when the things begin to really change, they will go rapidly. There'll be no time then for people to put themselves in check. Either you're with it or you're against the program. There will be no middleman. It will just run. So we need to understand these things, which are very simple. Some people are caught up in different belief systems and things which are in conflict with what we're saying. But we say cross-reference your studies and see what benefits you get from your studies in relationship to the things that you want to do, and go for it. Go for it. Be among those who are straightforward in their actions, in obeying the commandments of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and seeking the aid of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in relationship to their friends and family members. That this is a noble effort, the effort of the prophets of Allah, and their concern for all of humanity, or for those people at the times in whom they were sent to address. So what about us now? Shouldn't we be concerned about addressing some other people in relationship to these things as time is dwindling down? Don't we think that we should have some concern about the people who were still steeped in ignorance and darkness? So we should think about this, and we should ask Allah for His mercy and to strengthen us and make us steadfast on the path of righteousness, and to encourage others to do the same, that we will know and they will know the correct path to righteousness, and to evade the evil commands and efforts of Satan and those who would follow and obey him. So we have our test set for us in this particular time and environment, and it is a great time to be a Muslim. It's a great time to stand up and call the people to the oneness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Whether they accept or reject is not up to us. But our duty is to inform the people and pray for the people that Allah will guide humanity to the correct path, and that all of mankind will be guided away from the ignorance of darkness of his own deeds and actions and those who are associated with him, and that he will turn towards righteous, enjoining righteous conduct and forbidding the evil until his last final breath. And this is what we're striving for. And this is the real pleasure. And this is how Allah will show us His power, His majesty. And hopefully, we will have the opportunity to understand this way of life and to put it into practice in our life on a daily basis so that we will get the benefit in this life and, more importantly, in the hereafter, and that our family members will get an understanding of what it is that they should be doing and what they should not be doing, and the benefits of doing the good things and the losses of the things which they do which are in disobedience to Allah. So if we're going to stand up, let us stand up completely and face that challenge which may be ahead of us. Stand firm. Stand firm on the belief of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and inviting the creation of Allah to His oneness and to submit and obey. And that surely the success is in the submission and obedience to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this is what we all want. All of us want to be successful. But we make different efforts to be successful in different ways. And our success ratio is different. What one person wants is different than what another person wants. But we need to know what it is that we want. And it has to be good for us and good for our families. And we have to be prepared to move on, and Allah will help us. Allah has promised the believers, so Allah will help us. So we just have to make the effort and strive and be consistent and work hard to obey Allah and call others to the obedience of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and to warn others of what will happen when we are disobedient, and to be afraid for them and to be afraid for yourselves, that we will see the bigger picture. And the bigger picture being that it is essential for all of us, the Muslims in the world, to be joined together wherever it is that we are, to link up and link up on supporting Allah's religion, that mankind may be saved from the ignorance and darkness and brought to true guidance and understanding through striving and obeying the commandments of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and doing the things which He, Allah, will be pleased with, and refraining from those things which will cause conflict in my life. So we're very thankful, and we're happy that you joined us today, and we look forward to seeing you on future programs here on Sharjah TV. My name is Tahir Khalid, and don't forget to pray for us. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.